Francisco 49ers. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Ready, from the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Here we go. 60 Eagles.
On play action, Richardson. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he'll be forced out of bounds. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
Ready, set.
A first carry here for Devon Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Go.
At the 40.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. Space to run inside the 20. And he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point, up and good. The Dolphins are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. On the ground, it's Ingram. Up the sideline at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. And this is no good. The rookie misses the extra point. We'll see if that affects him or the game the rest of the way. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Hold it ready. Come on. 19 Charger. 60 Eagles.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
It's a gain of 5. Brings
Ball
up
on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That is caught. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins will take a 14-6 lead.
49ers 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run. It's Ingram. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 34.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Here's a run with Ingram. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Dolphins' 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Out of the gun, it's a throw by Rourke. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job of it.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Ready? 18, Purple leading. Ready?
From the gun, Richardson moving to his right. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down, keep the drive alive.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Out to his right. Off he goes. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
That one out wide to Achek. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
A handoff is Achek heading left. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That is hot. What a throw. Touchdown, Dolphins. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
49ers 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down. How about that return? They will be well set up in the second. Time is run out here in the first quarter. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Smash! Lightning 18! Let's go!
To throw is work. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. Here's 2nd and 8. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Play action, it is Ward. He's got it inside the 5. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This, about as short as you can get. His kick is good. And the Niners will cut into that lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
At their own 35-yard line.
60 Bison! 60 Bison! Let's go! Go!
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Let's go now! Let's go!
On the bootleg, it's Richardson. And open downfield, it's Johnson. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Well done here by the quarterback, realizing quickly in his progression that there's going to be nowhere to deliver the ball, but there was some space to pick some yards up with his feet. He's able to get out of bounds, picking up some positive yardage to make it a shorter third down attempt.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's Ingram. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
On the pickup. It's second and inches.
Here we go, set. Keep moving, Cowboy 80.
To the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. Set to go now on first and 10.
Ready?
They'll stay on the ground. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their second.
First and goal.
And a little chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Let's go now. Check, smash. Check. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Check go.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers are back within 2 scores. Now it is 1st and goal. Following the penalty, he'll run it. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a 1-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 Lions, 70 Lions, 19 tight, 19 tight, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Taken in by Achane. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Ready. 2nd down throw for Richardson. A throw on the move is caught. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
On the set.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hey,
the man in motion is Watson.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Top low, 18. 18, Pioneer. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Cup 19, Cup 19. 79 Broncos. Go.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. In motion, it's Waddle.
Cougar 19. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. He'll take a shot for Watson. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Third quarter begins with a run. And he managed to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
2 yards on.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here is Rourke. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play here in the big game. 39 yards. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. First and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of a yard.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Rourke will throw on 2nd down. That's made right side. It's Johnson. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the play. They're going to mark him short. Can the defense do it again? From the 1. 3rd down now. and goal.
Tag. Check out.
They'll run. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
It's now 4th and goal.
They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Result of the play is a
Ready, set.
turnover on downs.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Second and 5.
At the 8-yard line.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. A run up the middle with Achane. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
From the
2nd and 6.
32-yard line now, here's second down and 6.
Crack all 80.
Once again, it's Achane. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
65. Cougar 19. Ready.
Richardson to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Well, in a game that seems like it's gone all in their favor, that's kind of one of the rare cases where this offense didn't appear to be on the same page, because for as good as they have been all day long, this possession at least, they're going to stall out.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Sack.
They'll run. It's Ingram. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
3rd and 2, and here is Work. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Handoff here, up the middle. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
We'll go play action now with Rourke. That is called in at the 5. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
Throwing, Richardson. Flushed to his right. He'll let this one rip. Looking for Watson. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneers. 19 Lions.
From the gun, Richardson moving outside the pocket. They try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of 1st.
Okay, ready?
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Ready? Viking 18. Let's go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll buy time left. Carrying that ball loosely, and it he was able to get it back. Yes, he was. That was so nearly the turnover the defense needed. They couldn't get it in time. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready.
It's Richardson on the move. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got it.
Second down.
Ready. Set.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Come on. Come on.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. This is first and 10. He'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Throwing on second down. Work. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
In the air on third down, here's Rourke. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on fourth down.
And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. The Niners will use their third and final timeout. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
6-yard line.
Here's first down. Fake the give, and now here's Rourke. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and Really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
2nd and 10.
Left wing 19. Go check. Go check. 19 right.
Out of the gun, it's a throw by Rourke. Again, working deep downfield. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Cut 19. Cut 19. 79 broken. 65. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To throw is Rourke. He's going to look downfield once again. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing again is Rourke. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Stick the Eagles. Stick the Eagles.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hugs on that sideline. One final kneel down, and that will put the bow on this championship season. And the Dolphins have done it.